special video I'm going to play for you guys. Just the first 4 minutes, and then we're going to get into seeing all of these amazing children show off some sweet silver. So as people are coming in, you guys got to listen to this. I mean, this the economic ninja, the trigger has been pulled on this silver price. Okay. So you guys need to watch this. We're documenting this, bringing it to you guys every day. Let's go.
Type 1 if you think that's an amazing sound. When you just take the pieces of silver and drop them on each other. A lot of people are preparing for very hard economic times, and they are very smart to be doing that. And this has been on a tear lately, and it has broken past the $30 mental breakdown moment. That moment when traders said, there's no way it's going to do it again, and it's starting to really move. If you're preparing for hard times, you're going to be very rewarded. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about China and what's going on in the solar industry. We're going to talk about the real estate to silver ratio. People that have been preparing for that are absolutely crushing it right now. They're grinning from ear to ear. And why did I want to do this video today? Talked to a friend, another YouTuber, and he's got a channel and he talks about silver, and he texts me, he goes, I'm so glad that I bought silver this morning. I said, oh yeah, why is that? And he said, because it's up almost $2 since I bought it this morning. And just so you know, I haven't stopped my purchases of silver. As a matter of fact, anything in my opinion under 50 is a great price, but I want to get it as low as possible. Quite frankly, I want lower prices right now because I understand the fundamentals. And one of those fundamentals are what's going on right now out of the northernminer.com. They're reporting that China's solar panel surge powers the silver price. And it's really interesting because you think about when you look at a solar panel and you see solid beads, solid lines of silver, and understand that there is no other metal that can replace that at its current size. The amount of voltage, the amount of, amps that silver can handle before it melts is unlike anything else. And it's not even second only to copper. That's why copper, to push that much energy, has got to be so, so big, so robust. And it's such a clean energy signal that fires through silver. As a matter of fact, all other metals are compared to silver when tested for their electrical conductivity. Now, you look at a solar panel and think about the amount of silver, and it's really negligible. It's really not that big of a deal. And even if when silver goes to $200 or $300, maybe $400 an ounce, and actually when I say maybe, I believe it's going a lot higher. Type 2 if you agree with me. As a matter of fact, type what you believe the price of silver will be while you are still on this earth crushing it financially. I want to know what your best guess is, okay? So knowing that silver goes to $400 an ounce, it's going to raise the price of that panel, but nowhere near the amount of being able to go, we shouldn't make those panels. See, that's how valuable it is. And as the price rises and more news comes out, because as of right now, just looking at CNBC as of the recording of this video, we're up almost $2 an ounce, and silver is about to cross $32. Now, a lot of people, naysayers would say, yeah, but it's been $50 or about $50 twice before, and it hasn't gotten past. Well, guess what? Third time's the charm. And I have to be honest, since I started my YouTube channel 3 years ago, 4 years, I don't remember how long it's been, I started talking about this and how important it was to have, not only to see the value of your money go up in this next inflation cycle, I was saying that years before it started, but it changes your paradigm when you understand that the powers that be are trying their hardest to keep this down. But now with China leading the surge in the gold price and silver picking up, the COMEX is powerless. Now, let me ask you this, and this is important. At what price or how long have you been investing in silver? Put that down below, because I like people to be able to go through the comments that have never owned 2 coins. And right now, these are going to cost you probably about $35 each. 35 bucks. They're amazing. And to have just 2 and learn about the qualities that water filtration can't happen at a certain level without the use of silver. Medical bandages, medical applications. There's so much to this. It's absolutely insane. And now that we have broken through that $30 price point, and I said, once we hold $30 for 3 days, we found our floor.
Yep.
I called my friend, a professional futures trader. He actually trades.
All right. Welcome in everyone on this Memorial Day weekend. I'm sure you guys are chilling with your family, having fun, celebrating our liberties and freedoms, as I am. So I have some special guests tonight. They're going to show off some real money for us. And this is what I love, Mims, right? Is teaching the next generation about real money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So here's the thing, guys, is you just heard from the economic ninja, silver and gold have broken out. It is time to get real money. It is time to take back our freedom. It is time to decentralize everything and separate ourselves from the rich, wealthy, and elite that own everything, from Wall Street to the big banks. All right. They are buying as much gold and silver as possible. Now it's time for us to bring this to the people. If you are not getting real money, you are not free. Point blank, period. So tonight, guys, we are on a 30-day blitz. Silver and gold for all. And I just found out, Mims, I don't know if you saw me post this, but it is impossible for every person on the planet to own 2 ounces of silver.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want everyone to think about that right now. It is impossible for every person on the planet to own 2 ounces of silver. So I don't care what they say the dollar value of an ounce of silver is. 1 ounce of silver equals 1 ounce of silver, and it has for over 10,000 years. So tonight, I want you guys to get out your notes. I want you to pay attention. I want you to call somebody that you love and care about right now and just say, listen, Mims is speaking. Ricardo Hamilton is about to drop some mad knowledge on how you can create cash flow, beat inflation, and get real money shipped to you whenever you want. So, met this brother over 5 years ago. We've helped so many people. I absolutely love it. And he just has a passion and knowledge and way of breaking down the information so that everyone can understand. So happy Memorial Day. We're all celebrating here. We're going swimming in the hot tub, getting some gold and silver. Ricardo Hamilton, aka Mims, making it make sense. I get it over to you, brother. Let's crush this.
Let's get it.
Woo!
That sound money clap, man. Let's class in session. Class in session. Oh man, happy Memorial Day, happy weekend, man. I'm loving the background, Mike. That's a lot of money, a lot of assets. That's a wealthy family over there. That's what we talk about. Making sure a wealthy family comes from you. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah.
Yes,
so many
sir.
people don't understand the value of this, what we're doing and how revolutionary this is, especially, you know, for them, even at a young age, to hold real money. Most people have never held real money. They've only held units of debt. They've only held pieces of paper that they thought was money. And now today, the world and people are waking up to what debt and the dollar really is and wanting to get their hands on something real. What you guys have in your hands and what we're going to talk about tonight with this phenomenal company called At Cost Metal. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're going to get this Memorial Day presentation started. So happy, so excited, so fired up that you guys were able to come out and, you know, hear this information about this revolutionary company that just launched in the precious metal space during this revolutionary economic times that we're in. You know, literally, this is going to be the best decision you've ever made in 2024, probably in your life, when is to actually get real money. And Mike, I don't know if you can see that when you can add people, admit people in while we're awesome. So once again, my name is Ricardo Hamilton, Crypto Rick. They call me, some people call me Mims, make it make sense. We've been helping thousands, I mean, tens of thousands of people through the last few years, save their money and acquire real assets like physical silver and gold. and put themselves in position to, build wealth, create cash flow, reduce their tax exposure by having home-based businesses dealing with these assets. And so I'm fired up and excited for the presentation tonight. So just so you guys know, you're here at the right time, okay? You're here at the perfect timing. This company is just launching gold and silver. These products are sought after more than ever by individuals, by governments, by institutions, by central banks. And we have literally the best, the most perfect business model that rewards us for sharing this information. This is why we're on this Zoom. This is why we're excited about this opportunity, because not only are we going to get access to precious metals at cost, literally no markup, but we're now in position to create a significant cash flow and passive income from helping others do the same. So here are some reasons why, in addition to what I said, this is timely. We have global uncertainty all across the world right now. And this global uncertainty dictates the necessity for us to have a stable store of value, something that we know is going to have value regardless of what happens in the economy, regardless if war breaks out, regardless of what takes place. We need to have something that is a stable value that we can rely on to be able to conduct trade, business, and commerce. But right now, we have inflation running rapid. It's winning. It's taking over. The value of the dollar is continuing to lose purchasing power. It is real, and it is really, really bad. And we're going to talk about some of that data as well. Another reason why this is timely, of course, because of the inflation, you're seeing food prices rise, the cost of living for housing increasing, okay? And that reason also is because we're seeing central banks print more money than they ever have in any time period in history. Central banks are printing at unprecedented rates. And the more that central banks print the currency, the less the currency's value. And that means it's harder and harder for people to maintain their standard of living because they have to accumulate more dollars, which are worthless, but people only have so much time in a day for the average person. Paper currency is going digital. So we have, obviously now, they're no longer printing cash. I hope you guys know that. They're no longer printing cash, all right? I've checked, hundreds of people have checked. You're getting bills from 2017 and prior. There is no new 2024 bills, no 2020, no 2022, no 2021. You can mute, stay on mute for me, please. No 2021, right? So now everything is going digital. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Okay, even here, Fed now, everything is electronic. It's going digital, blockchain technology, right? And of course, the lasting effects of COVID and global supply chains and things of this nature, handcuffing the market, dictate the necessity for us to have a stable store of value. And this is a fact, regardless of your views of religion, politics, religion, or anything of the like. And so here's some data just to substantiate what are we saying.
You want
Here in
something
the
else?
US, hold on, we got to get this thing muted, Mike. You guys, if you please, mute yourselves. Let's see who's. Okay. Awesome. I apologize for that, folks. Here we go. So once again, just to substantiate some of those uncertainties that we're talking about, the U.S. economy is printing $1 trillion every 100 days is what their national debt is rising by. Here in the United States, the national debt is rising by $1 trillion every 100 days. Can you imagine? This is totally unprecedented. This is why we're seeing rapid and massive inflation. We have 80% of all US dollars in circulation. Okay, 80% of all US dollars in existence were printed in the last 22 months. And that was in December of 2021. So here we are in 2024, and they have printed more money or added more digits to the screen in the last 4 years than they have since the inception of this country. I hope you understand just how bad of a situation we're in because of this poor, horrible monetary policy by this government, just thinking that they can print value from nothing, and then that nothing continue to hold value. That is the state of the US dollar and a lot of fiat currencies around the world That is why you have to have real money, God's money, physical silver, and gold. So here's some more data just to substantiate that. Food inflation. Most people don't even need to see this. They just go to the grocery store. You don't need to hop on the Zoom for me to tell you that the food inflation and the cost of eating has gone up, and it's ridiculous, and it's harder and harder to eat good, decent meals. But this is just at McDonald's and Taco Bell. Over the last 4 to 5 years, 200% increase on the cost of a cheeseburger. Over 200% increase in the cost of a McChicken. The McChicken didn't get any better. The cheeseburger didn't get any better, right? The reason that we're seeing this is because they are continuing to print upon print upon print, which is making the dollar lose value, which means we pay more. Same thing for housing. You got a $400,000 house in January of 2021. The payment on a 3% 30-year fixed was $1,350. Fast forward to today, because of the bad monetary policy, okay? March of 2024, over $2,100 at a 7%, because they had to raise rates, poor monetary policy. So it's even getting harder to stay in your home, to maintain a standard of living because of this massive money printing and this global uncertainty that we're being faced with right now. So here's some statements from the experts, right? Like Dr. Ron Paul, ex-congressman. I want you to listen to this very clearly. He said that the most sinister of all taxes is the inflation tax, and it is the most regressive. It hits the poor and the middle class. When you destroy a currency by creating money out of thin air to pay the bills, the value of the dollar goes down, and people get hit with a higher cost of living. It is the middle class that's being wiped out. It is the most evil of all taxes. That statement is so true, it's so powerful, it's so real. Inflation tax is something that most people don't even consider. They don't even understand the inflation tax. Most people 10, 20 years ago, they don't think about it. But inflation is inherent in the system, and you have to have a way to preserve your wealth. The money, the paper that you work so hard for, it's constantly losing value because of inflation. So you have to have a way to preserve that without exposing you to risk and grow it. So this is what the banks are doing. JP Morgan, gold and silver are money. Everything else is credit. You see, if you read that statement from Dr. Ron Paul, he didn't say the wealthy, he didn't say the rich get hit, right? He said the poor and the middle class. You know why that is? Because the poor and the middle class don't have assets. You see, during inflationary environments, assets do well because those assets cost more in that declining currency because that is something of value. But most people don't have physical silver and gold. Most people don't have assets. This is why this information is so important. It's so imperative that people take action now, especially where we are in the economy, because gold and silver hold real tangible value. It's been money since the times of Egypt. It's money in Africa, Asia, Europe, the Americas, okay? It's mentioned in the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. It's God's money, right? It's constitutional money here in the United States, Article 1, Section 10 of the U.S. Constitution. There are about 12 states in the United States where gold and silver is legal tender. You can spend it the same way you spend cash. So you see, for all those reasons right there, time tested, hedge against inflation, everybody knows the value of gold and silver, stable during uncertain times. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, if you could start a business, the best product to have to accumulate for your business would be gold and silver, okay? Silver is such an undervalued asset. I want you to understand something. Silver is the most undervalued physical asset on the planet. The most undervalued physical asset on the planet, okay? Silver is used in everything. The way that you live today, the world that we know it today, does not exist without physical silver. That's how important, that's how integral it is to the global financial system in our lives. It's used in medicine. It's used in technology. I mean, computers, solar panels, satellites, everything, photography. It's used in healthcare, okay? Colloidal silver, it's used in jewelry, obviously, silverware. The applications for physical silver are in the thousands, but you know what? There's only so much silver. In fact, the demand is outpacing the supply. And if you have demand for something growing and the supply of something shrinking, the price has to adjust. The price has to rise, okay? So for us to be able to get silver right now, especially at these prices, is historic. It's legendary because they won't stay this low forever. And it will come a time where people wish they had bought some silver, especially now. Banks buying physical gold and silver, and they're shorting the market so they can buy up the metal. You just saw earlier, JP Morgan said gold and silver are money. So you know what the central banks and governments are doing around the world? They're also buying and holding more gold and silver than they ever have in any time period in history. See, they're printing more money, but they're buying up the gold and silver. They're manipulating and rigging the markets like silver, JP Morgan, because they don't want you to realize what this is. They don't want you to take your money out of the dollar-denominated financial, old system where they manipulate in the stock market, engineer crashes every 10 years or so, where they can confiscate your wealth easily, and the trading houses still make money on the fees. You stop playing in their game when you have real money, God's money, right? So central banks are buying gold at a record pace. They've never bought gold at this rate and so much at any time period in history. That's a clue. Something is coming. This is why it's so important that you get this information. This opportunity is so huge that you got retailers like Costco getting into the game. Costco was not known for selling gold and silver. They're a warehouse that offers clothing and food and rotisserie chickens and stuff. They got into the gold and silver game because they understood what was going on and how massive this opportunity is. And they're selling $200 million a month in gold and silver. That's a clue. The market is huge. People want access to these assets. But let me tell you something about at-cost metals. At-cost metals says not only do we have a much better price on the metal than Costco because it's at cost, but also there are no minimums and no maximums, okay? And so what that means is that you could buy as little or as much as you like. No problem. No games, no gimmicks, okay? And at Costco, you can't do that. So we get excited because like Costco, we have a model similar to theirs, which is a membership model, okay? We have a membership model. And the only way people get access to at-cost metals is if you get the membership. And the only way you can get the membership is if you have the link from one of our affiliates who are already in the company. That got me very excited because I realized that there are going to be thousands upon hundreds of thousands of millions of people once they realize at-cost metals exists, where they've been getting gold and silver, platinum, palladium from other places. They're overpaying at Costco, and they realize this online site has this assets at cost, no markup, and then they can't go straight to the company. They got to come to me or you, if you are an affiliate and got a link, and that rewards you financially for providing that to them. It's game over, right? It's a no-brainer. So we have a similar model to Costco, which is this membership, okay? And we have developed the relationships with the largest market makers in precious metals and numismatic coins. So I want you to understand something. You're dealing with the big leagues, okay? It doesn't get any bigger than this, all right? You're dealing with the elite, the cream of the crop, when you're looking at who this company is and our partners and what we're dealing with. We own all our networking software. We're selling precious metal bullion at cost to customers, okay? They're paying us, rewarding us handsomely to find customers. And it's going to come to a point where you ain't gonna have to find customers, in my opinion. If you out here and people know what you do, people going to want to come and get the link from you. They're going to say, just wait. You're even right now. You just saw the video Mike put up earlier. Silver just jumped $2 within the last 24 hours. Tomorrow, silver probably is going to be higher because we have a lot of global uncertainty going on, not just the financial system, but wars and everything else. This is the time to get this asset, okay? So here's a little bit about our company, right? Brand new company based out in Texas, but we have extremely seasoned ownership and management, okay? So we know what we're doing. We're offering true at-cost pricing on precious metal bullion. It doesn't get any better than that, you know? We always joke around and we say, you ain't gonna find a company that's gonna be called below cost. It doesn't exist. Below cost metals never will happen. Okay, it doesn't get any better than at cost. There's no markup on the asset. We have valuable numismatics that fuel the residuals. Okay, so we get paid for sharing this membership. And when people get certain coins, certain products, certain gold and silver, we get paid even more. This compensation plan is very lucrative. And remember, the only way people get access to this assets at cost is if they got your link. Okay. So here's some of our products. You're probably wondering, well, what do you guys have? Do you just have a little bit? You got a whole lot of bit? We got everything. Okay. We got the bars, we got the rounds, we got the coins. Okay. Whatever you want. At all the major online dealers, your dealer down the street, whatever they got, we got. Okay. But you know what we do? We got it at a better price. So that gets me excited. We got it at a better price. Talk about a niche in the market. Okay. Nobody's beating our prices because everybody else's business model requires them to mark up the asset a little bit to make money. We ain't playing those games. Okay. We operate on the membership model. But let me just give you some other valuable things about this membership, because you should have already understood that you can get metals at cost. Well, let me let you know now, you can also take your cryptocurrency and convert that and buy physical silver and gold. This is next level wealth building right here. Okay. Do you know how many people are in crypto? Even the president of the United States currently and probably the future president, they're all friendly with crypto right now. They're passing bills and legislation right now. Trust me, crypto isn't going anywhere. And there's a lot of people who got crypto, and there's a lot of people who want to secure their digital profits in these physical assets, silver, gold, platinum, and palladium, to diversify and hedge against those risks. So here at At Cost Metals, we already take some cryptocurrency options, but we have more coming. That is huge for people to be able to come to this company, take their digital assets and turn it into physical assets. Okay. Huge market, a lot of people out there. So another benefit to this membership. Okay. Here are some of the prices, right? When we set this presentation up, at the time, an ounce of silver, Eagle, was $26.48 at the time, right? And we looked at a major online retailers and dealers just to substantiate what we already know is that we got the best price, right? They were offering that same coin for 29, 30, 31, even more. And you know why? It's because we're at cost. Some of these companies might have dealer direct, but that just means they bought it from the dealer. But that doesn't mean you're paying the same price that the dealer paid. Well, at cost, the same price the dealer paid is the same price the customer pays. So that equates to about 12 to 18% savings on precious metals. That's huge. You know why? Because that allows you to accumulate more. That allows you to save some money. The more dollars you save on those ounces of silver, the more ounces of silver you can get. And you know why that's important? Because you want to start to value your wealth in ounces. You don't want to value your wealth in dollars anymore, because the dollar is not a unit of wealth. The dollar is for spending. It's not for saving. So when you measuring your savings, when you measuring your wealth, you want to weigh it. You want to measure it in ounces. And if you can save money on every little ounce, that allows you to buy a little more ounces, right? So that gets me so turned up and excited. And in real time, I'm going to have my brother Mike, okay, share with you guys just how valuable this membership is and how much the savings are and how real it is by comparing it to some of our other retailers. So, brother, are you there?
Yeah, man. I just went and started the fire for the kids.
Awesome.
So we're gonna do a little bonfire. What's
Nice.
what's that company that claims they have the lowest prices? Is it
SD? You know,
SD?
there's some other
Bullion.
companies out there that say no games and no gimmicks. I won't mention any names. But folks, we're doing something that is totally revolutionary, and I'm fired up and excited. So check this information out. Hope you pay attention.
All right, let me pull this up here, guys, because this is wild. I cannot believe how much we're beating this company by. So let me show you, okay? Because we want to document this. All right, we got to document this. Share screen. All right. Can you see that, Mims? Is that showing up?
Yep, it's coming up.
Okay. All right. So Canadian silver maple leaf, $34.03 right now. Let's go to JM Bullion. $40.54.
Wow. In real time. In real time, folks.
Every night. We do this every night, bro. We do this every night. We just beat them 34, 40, beating them by over $7. That's over 20% off because you bought an at cost metals membership.
Wow.
And then, yeah, we can even go to SD Bullion. The lowest prices, period, they claim. The results are in. That is false.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. 37.74, 37.74. We are beating them by over $3 at SD Bullion.
I might have to email them or something and let them know that's false advertisement. They need to change that. We're going to have them change their whole logo. That's how disruptive we are already coming out the gate.
And let's just do gold. Let's do Eagle Gold. There we go. Okay. We're at 24.23 for 1 ounce of gold. Let's see where they're at. They're at 25.34. They are at 25.34. We are at 24.24.
About $100 almost.
Over $100, $110 about.
And when you scroll down a little bit for me, Mike. No, go back to
JM.
No, I wanted to see the price. I wanted to show because they play the game where on the front of the site it'll show as low as this price.
Oh yeah.
By the time you check out, because you're paying with a credit card or you didn't buy 1,000 ounces, they done jack the price up on you. You know, they do that clickbait stuff. And that's the random.
You can see it here with the with the SD Bullion. You know, even if you bought 1,500 of them, we still beat their price. Like
they'll beat their price. They try to give you a wholesale deal, but you need the at cost deal.
That's right. That's right.
Man, that is amazing. Talk about value in the marketplace. And imagine the only way people get access to this value is getting a membership that you or I have. Now,
guys,
you probably
I'm telling you, you have no idea what gold and silver is about to do. People are finally waking up. Silver has been suppressed for over 150 years. We're going back to China and the Boxer Rebellion. We're going back to the crime of 1873, which you probably have never heard of because it's been erased from the history book. And I'm going to do a special this next week, Ricardo. I'm going to talk about the crime of 1873 and how real money was taken from the people. And it's time to take it back because we know what's going on right now. We know we can see it all. We know the whole COVID pandemic, scamdemic was all a ruse. Okay. People are waking up everywhere.
Knowledge is power and applied knowledge is revolutionary. You know, and so we're doing some revolutionary acts by applying this knowledge.
Son, where'd you find this?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So let me let you guys know about another benefit of this membership, because I don't know about you, but I'm blown away already, right? I'm like, sign me up. I need the membership. Okay. All over again. I'm getting myself excited because the value is just, it's too obvious. Okay. But we also have in this membership a digital and physical vault. Okay. Which we call the DAP vault. All right. So there's a digital side and a physical side. The digital side allows you to put any dollar amount, $1, $5, $1 million, it doesn't matter. And what's going to happen is that dollar amount in that account will adjust with the value of gold and silver on the market. Okay. Allowing you to leverage the security or the appreciation that these assets have on your dollars in your digital account. Okay. And at any point in time, you can press a button and sell that amount and move that money back to your account and buy metals with it or do whatever you like. So that's huge. Imagine if your bank had a digital vault mechanism like we have at cost, where you'll notice that your checking account over a course of time, or your savings account just started increasing because gold and silver increased on the market. Wouldn't that be phenomenal? Well, you have that here with the DAP vault. The physical side, if you want to have physical metal stored in the vault for you because it's not safe in your house, maybe you don't want to deliver it, maybe you live in another country, you can utilize the DAP vault, okay? And that metal is stored in a vault for you that has military grade security on the vault, fully insured and more. We're going to talk more about that just to give you some assurances, okay? But as long as that metal that you have stored in the vault stays there, you can press a button and have that metal sold at any point in time you like, and they have the best buyback prices, okay? So that's huge. That's phenomenal. They will buy the metal back from you, and as long as that metal that you have in that vault hasn't been shipped, they'll buy it back from you, okay? So all the metal that you purchase is yours. It's held in the DAP vault. You can have it shipped, obviously. If you want your metal physical, look, get it physical, okay? Make some music, right? And of course, at any point in time, you can withdraw that money in your account as well. So why vault? The vaulting is one of the most economical ways for everybody, okay? And like I said, we're dealing with the best of the best here. So the vaults actually, Brinks is our vaulting partner. So you're dealing with the highest rate in vaulting, you know, like I said, military grade security, fully insured, real-time reporting, strict inventory controls, expedient, you know, processing of shipments, and you know, custom clearance and international delivery and everything else. So you're dealing, once again, the best of the best. Your assets are safe. Your assets are safe and insured in the vault, okay? So that's a good thing. So if that makes sense to you, this membership, right? You want to go ahead and get back to the person that invited you to this presentation tonight and say, send me the link. I'm ready. And if you're ready, you're going to fund your account. You're going to purchase your membership, and then you're going to have access to all those benefits I just mentioned before. But now, if you're somebody who's like, hold on now, you told me something about getting paid for sharing. I want to hear about that. Then you're going to want to stay on, okay? Because I'm going to talk about how we're getting paid from this membership, okay? And this lucrative yet super simple compensation plan. So here's some of the two membership options that we have. All right, there's a $149 membership, covers you for 1 year, okay? It's an annual membership, not monthly, annual. One time for the year, $149. What that's going to give you is access to metals at cost, right? And it's also going to give you access to that digital and physical vault that we talked about, okay? That vault, the digital and physical vault, the DAP vault, is actually worth $200. It's a $200 yearly value just for that type of a service. We're actually giving it to you in the 149 metals package. So that's huge amongst all the other benefits I talked about, right? But the best choice is that $399 metals plus package. The reason people love that option is because it's going to give you 18 months membership. So you have a longer duration on the membership, but it's also going to come with the 3 perfectly graded silver numismatic coins. So you're going to get some metal in the mail with that membership, okay? So I like that. Them 3 M's, metal in the mail with the membership, okay? So if you like 3 M's, okay, go ahead and put that in the chat. Metal in the mail with the membership, all right? And of course, you're going to get all the other benefits I stated earlier with the previous membership and before. And also they have the Get Ahead monthly program, okay? So $75 Get Ahead monthly program. What that's going to allow you to do is save and acquire this numismatic silver eagle, but it's going to allow you to do it on automatic, okay? And that's powerful because, one, when you save this coin every single month, you get paid, right? A portion of how we get paid, I'm going to talk about it, but we get paid to buy this coin. This coin is a write-off, right, for those who are using this coin and marketing this coin for their business. 2, this allows you to automatically accumulate this asset, okay? And it also helps you stay active in your business, okay? So remember, you could just be a customer if you want, or you could be a customer and an affiliate. So just really quickly, some benefits of a at-cost metals home-based business. One of the major ones I tell people is tax benefits, okay? The reason you want to have a home-based business, because that's what this membership comes with, it's a home-based business. And that gives you the ability to have some legitimate write-offs and deductions, which is critical in these times of high inflation and taxation, okay? You need to have a way to reduce your tax exposure. And I tell people all the time, if you're relying on one stream of income, you're a disaster waiting to happen. You also have a flexible schedule. This is a home-based business. You work when you want. If you decide to share with people and go to work, you decide to share with people who go to work. If you don't, you don't. It's up to you. You're in control. You are your own boss, okay? Low overhead. Generally, with businesses, there's an expense, whether it's electricity or people, and overhead over here. I tell people that you do have a personal requirement with this business, and that personal requirement is saving $75 a month and getting on that Get Ahead monthly program, okay? If you're deciding to be an affiliate in this company, I'm telling you that you want to be on that $75 Get Ahead program. That is your only personal responsibility, in my opinion, in regards to what do I have to do to stay active and keep successful in this business, is be a product of your product. Save that coin every single month. Also, obviously, this membership is going to give you access to metals at cost. And the reason that's huge is because you're eliminating the middleman and you're maximizing your profit margin. That just sounds good, okay? That just sounds real intelligent right there. I want to eliminate the middleman and I want to maximize my profit margins. That's at cost metals membership. And of course, the last thing, but not the least at all, wealth preservation. Investing in precious metals can safeguard your wealth against what? Inflation and economic instability. You see, we have the perfect product with the perfect business model and unfortunately, the perfect environment going on around the world right now with global and instability and uncertainty, okay? So how do we get paid from this membership, okay? We have 4 ways we get paid. A direct commission, binary points, matching bonus, and pot of gold. I'm going to talk about the direct commission, okay? When somebody purchases a membership, you will get a direct commission. If they purchase the $149 membership, you get $25 for each person. If they purchase the $399 membership, you get $50 for each person. That's going to cover the direct commission you get. The binary commission, okay? These are points that accumulate in your business when people buy memberships and products. You have 2 sides to your business, a left side and a right side. When you sign up people, you're going to put people on either side. You choose which side they go on. Those points are going to add up as more people come in on both sides of your business and they purchase memberships, they purchase products. Those points add up. When you have 500 points on the left side of your business, 500 points on the right side of your business, that's called a cycle. And you will get paid $500 every time you cycle. You can cycle multiple times in a day. You can cycle multiple times a week, a month. Some people cycle once a day. Some people cycle once a month. Some people cycle 10 times a day. It's literally up to you. How many people you share this with? How many people they share this with? And so on and so on. Those points, they flow up. Okay, so down to infinity. You shared this with somebody, they shared it with 10 people, those 10 people shared it with 2, those 2 shared it with 100, those 100 shared it with 1,000, all the way down to the bottom. Those points will flow up from memberships and purchases of metal, okay? Even with that $75 Get Ahead monthly program that I talked about, which I recommend everybody get on and save $75. It's one of the best ways to accumulate an asset on a consistent basis. It's also one of the best ways to get paid from buying your own product. And another way is it also is going to keep you active. This is a business, okay? If you decide to do the business. And in a business, you got to have some activity in your business, right? Every business needs customers. You don't want to go 30 days and haven't signed somebody up or at least purchase some of your own product from your own business to keep you active. Well, staying active, one of the easiest ways, best ways, simplest ways is just getting on the Get Ahead monthly program. Okay. And then the third way we get paid is the matching bonus. Okay. This company wants to reward you for helping others get paid. Can you imagine? They want to pay you more for helping others get paid. So every time somebody that you sign up, as long as you hit the rank of silver or gold, every time somebody that you sign up cycles out from there and gets paid $500 on their cycle, the company's going to reward you with 50. So you can imagine you sign up 5, 10 people, right? And they're getting paid and they cycle every single time they cycle. Remember, you got some people who cycle 2, 3, 4, 5 times in a day. Every time they cycle, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, just hitting your account because they went to work. They saw this opportunity. They see the value in this membership and they're sharing this with the world and they're building a business. And the company wants to say thank you. And they want to give you a 10%. I love it. Okay. And of course, the fourth way we have pot of gold, which is 50% of the commissionable revenue from the top of the network is shared amongst all the golds. So when you hit this rank, okay, and when as the pot of gold grows, okay, it will be distributed amongst all those who hit the rank of gold. So I'm telling you, we have the simplest and most lucrative compensation plan I've ever seen. Okay. There's only 3 positions in this company. That's it. 3. And it's so easy to get to. No gotchas, no games, no gimmicks, straightforward. To be an affiliate in this company, you sign up 1 person on your left and 1 person on your right. You sign up 2 people, you become an affiliate. Okay. An affiliate can put you in position to earn up to $2,000 per week. $2,000 per week as an affiliate. Imagine you go to work and you take this business seriously and you work it like a job, 40 hours a week. And you don't have to work it 40 years of your life to make that type of income. But some people work 40 hours a week for 40 years of their life and they don't make $100,000. Okay. They're in the wrong business model. Okay. Silver affiliate, 3 people on the left. You sign up 3 people on the right. One of those people from the left and right become an affiliate. You can find yourself in position to earn up to $10,000 per week. I don't know how big your vision, your goal, or dreams are, but even if it took you 2 years, 1 year, 3 years to make $10,000 a week, are you okay with that? Is the current plan, strategy, or opportunity that you're dealing with putting you in that position? Okay. I know if most people just working a job relying on 1 stream of income, it's not happening, right? In a gold affiliate, 6 people that you sign up direct to you on your right, 6 people you sign up direct to you on your left. One of those persons from the left and right become a silver, and you can find yourself in position to earn up to $30,000 per week. I'm shooting for a gold position, and I'm not gonna have to work 40 years for it. I'm not even gonna have to work hard 5 years for it. We are at the precipice of an economic revolution where these assets are more valuable than ever. And everybody in the world needs them now more than ever. Okay. And we have it at the best price. So I'm fired up and excited. I want to give you some additional, actually, I don't know, Mike, are you still there? If not, okay, what I'm going to do is I want to just break this down really quickly one more time. Okay. To be an affiliate in this company, because it's so simple, sign up 2 people, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. You can find yourself in position to earn up to $2,000. Silver, you sign up 3 people on the left, 3 people on the right. One of those from the left and right, become an affiliate. You can find yourself earn up to $10,000 per week. And then gold, 6 people on your left, 6 people on your right. 1 from the left and right, become a silver, and you can find yourself earn up to $30,000 per week. And understand something, this is a system of leverage. Obviously, you don't sign up 2 people and you make $2,000 per week. But you can imagine you sign up 2 people and they sign up 2 people, right? Or some people just continue to sign up even more people. Or you get some superstars like Mike and Ricardo, okay? And we putting in hundreds to thousands of people because we know other people who are looking for real serious opportunities. You never know. So don't make your minimums or maximums, right? So here's some additional compensation information. Points can be accumulated as soon as you're placed in the genealogy. So you start to accumulate those points as soon as you hit rank. Remember, we got medals at cost. That's the value that we have. Points used, unused points remain intact, okay? So any points that you have accumulated in your business, they will sit there waiting for you to get paid, okay? The company's not gonna flush them, reset them, take them away because you went a little over or this and that. No. You're going to keep your points. And that gets me excited because companies I know of do take your points away. If, let's say, during a cycle, you didn't cycle all of the points, they'll just take them. Well, that's money. You just taking my money because I didn't use it that week? Why you ain't leave it there for me? Maybe I could have got it next week. At Cost Metals is going to do that for you. Okay. Pay periods are for Sunday to Saturday. PM also compress. We'll look for people in your organization to help you keep your rank or your status if somebody else drops out. So I love that, okay? Helping us continue to have success and get paid. 75% hard cap on commissions to ensure the company stays open, and leadership in the field have an input in this company, which is huge, folks. The field has been integral in the development and the growth of this company. We have the CEO on the call sometimes, or the co-founders on this call sometimes. I talk to them about every other day. folks, we have something really unique and special here. So the bottom line is we're launching because we know there's a better way to do precious metals. We have the best bullion prices and comp plan, and we want you to be a part of it. Okay. This is a revolutionary act during an economic revolution to acquire these assets and put yourself in position that creates some serious cash flow and some legitimate write-offs and deductions in the process. So I'm fired up and excited that you guys were able to come out on this beautiful Monday, Memorial Day night, to hear about how we are changing people's lives, creating real wealth, okay, and acquiring these assets. So with that being said, this is Ricardo Hamilton Mims. Make it make sense. I want everybody to have a good night. We're going to open it up for a Q&A really quickly. But other than that, this will conclude the At Cost Metals 30-day blitz, Monday, Memorial Night present.
Yeah. Fire, bro. Fire.